everyone, welcome to Weekly Cooking with Becky. Today we are going to be making baked Greek meatballs. I have been in the mood for a gyro. I don't know about you, but I've been craving a gyro. But if you're like me, you can't have the pita bread, you can't have the fries. So we're gonna do meatballs and then just get creative with the side. I got to thinking, what normally goes into a gyro after the meat? Slices of peppers and onions, some tomatoes, and a tzatziki sauce. So I have a pan ready, and while the meatballs are cooking, I am just gonna fry up some peppers and onions, and we're gonna eat those on the side. And we have store-bought tzatziki sauce, but I will tell you, be careful, read those ingredients. I did find a very, very low carb one. Let me see if I can show it to you. Let's see here. Oh, if you have a Kroger, it's a private selection. Greek yogurt dip tzatziki. And it only has 2 carbs per 2 tablespoons. So that'll be plenty for that. And I didn't have to make it, but I will tell you in this recipe there is a link to making your own if you want to. We're making the meatballs. So we're gonna be able to still have the sauce and the meatballs and what normally goes in the gyro without having the bread and the fries. So it's gonna be a great meal. All right, couple things they ask you to do. So this right here is pulverized onion. So basically they want you to take a half of an onion and finely chop it as small as you can possibly do. Guys, if you have a bullet or something like that, go get yourself a bag of chopped onions. I live off of them. They're always in my freezer to thaw, cook, whenever. I put the equivalent amounts. I have a cat messing with the Christmas tree ornaments in the background. Sorry if you hear that. But I put the equivalent amount and I basically pulverize them. It's like a powder, which in a way is so good because what's gonna happen is as I stir it in, every single bite is gonna take on the taste with the onion in it versus having pieces that are like too big and you gotta pull them out. I swear, go get frozen onions and never cut your onions again unless you're doing like a chopped onion thing. Then the next thing they say is talking about feta cheese. Feta cheese is normally very clumpy and mine is very thin. You have to go buy your feta, which was very big, and then you just start smashing it down with a fork. That took me almost 10 minutes, guys, I'm not gonna lie. My whole container is nothing but smashed feta. So I have like another serving of this. So if we like it, then in a week or two, cheese lasts a while, I'll make another batch, but you really want it to get very, very fine. Same thing so that it goes all throughout. Okay, so in a bowl, I am going to put 1 pound of lean ground beef. I'm gonna be adding the fat to it. So lean ground beef, half of that onion, a half of a cup of the crumbled feta cheese, finely mashed with a fork, garlic, egg, olive oil, red wine vinegar. It mentions Greek oregano. Guys, don't go spend the money and spend $6 on a jar of spice you're gonna use once. Take your Italian seasonings you've already got and just use that. All right, skipping through that. All right, salt and pepper. All right, we're gonna mix it all up. Then you take a 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, if you have that, or if you happen to have a 1 tablespoon measuring thing, I happen to have one of those. These are gonna make the balls for me. Otherwise, you gotta take a tablespoon and then shape your balls. And then you're gonna spray a good old 9x13 and you're gonna put them in here. So let me just start mixing and then I'll show you the finished. So right now I have a few bowls going. I've got the garlic, the seasonings, the egg, everything in here. But I wanted you just to kind of see just how fine. Do you see how powdery that is? Just a nice powder that is. And then literally, oh, I don't want that fork falling in. Then literally just how shredded the onion is so that it will mix evenly. And that's just gonna make all of the flavors go through. You can take the time to chop an onion very, very fine. Or if you have a blender or a bullet, do what I do and take a frozen one, because it will literally just mix all the way through. Every bite will be exactly the same. I'm gonna mix all of this up, spray this pan, and make 12 equal size balls. I am preheating my oven to 400 degrees, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like before it goes in. Okay, so this is a very full pan. I made them 1 tablespoon size. It says it makes 20. It made me 23. So there you go. Having said that, I'm now going to start my rotations. I'm going to do 15 minutes. Then I'm going to turn them. And if there's any, there's a lot of grease at the time, I'm going to spoon some of it out. Then I'm going to do another 10 minutes. And same thing, spoon out some grease and flip it one last time for another 10. 35 to 40 minutes until the internal temperature reads at least, well, it's ground beef. So I'm gonna go 160, 165, but desired cook temperature of your choice. I like to not have a pink center. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and start on some vegetables, and I'll come back when the meatballs are done and we'll try them with the tzatziki sauce. All right, so the meatballs are done. I'm gonna hold one up. They look just amazing. They smell absolutely delicious. I'm gonna take some tzatziki and put it on my plate here real quick, so I have it for my dinner. And I want to go ahead, I'll take a bite without tzatziki first. The cheese is in there, that feta. Definitely has a very good Greek flavor to it. And because I love me my gyros, gotta have some tzatziki. That's a gyro in meatball form, guys. Do that. Add the veggies that you would add to your gyro. Just don't add the pita bread and don't add the fries. Just do this, do your veggies, have your sauce. This is good, guys. This is good. Wasn't hard to make either. So hope I gave you some good tricks on the onion and on the feta cheese. And I really think that this could be a meal that would be in rotation. And if you like a gyro, you're definitely gonna love these. All right, until next time, bye.